Hi everyone, I hope you're really well. So before I get into this video, I just wanted to kind of have a little chat quickly because the video that I filmed for today was filmed before everything going on in the world. So I just wanted to kind of say I hope you're all okay. I'm currently editing the video now, so I wanted to say hope you're all okay, staying safe, and I'm sending lots of love your way. Within this video I'm talking about things that I'd like to do around the house. Obviously some of those jobs are not going to be able to be done right now, but we are going to be able to do a lot of the jobs ourselves, which is what we plan to do anyway. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lisa if you're new around here, and today I'm going to be talking you through a few changes we would like to make in the future in our home, so particularly in our living room and also in our dining room. So if you're new around here, we moved into this house in June 2017, and since then we've been renovating and redecorating, so pretty much the whole house is done now, and now we've come to the kind of end of it, I guess. We've found new things that we would like to do and change, things that we maybe could have done at the beginning but didn't really think to do, and yeah, there's just a few little things that we would like to do. So in our dining room area, so basically we had a kitchen, a separate kitchen and a separate dining room, which we actually knocked into one. I've got lots of videos on that, so I can link them down below for you, but when we did this we kind of just kept it very simple, very plain, which I love anyway. I like everything to be quite neutral, very white, that kind of thing. But in our dining room we have got a gorgeous like wooden table, which I absolutely adore. It's got marks all over it from where the kids have been drawing, but I love that because it's got our little memories on there. So what I would like to do with the dining room is create more of a farmhouse, kind of a rustic finish, and I'm very excited for that. So I want to talk you through my plans and what I think could work really well, and also get your guys' ideas as well. So if you've got any ideas, then let us know. This is something that we're going to kind of do over time, so I'll show you the progress and updates as and when we do them, but this is a project I'm actually really excited to see transform, because I think we're going to make a few small changes which will make a really big difference. So let me show you the dining room and show you what I'm thinking. So this is our dining room as it is currently. So there used to actually be a wall all along here and then just a doorway here into the separate dining room. Obviously we opened it up to have our kitchen dining room as an open plan space. There also used to be an open space here where the dining room used to go into the living room, but obviously we closed that up and created more of a snug type living room, and I absolutely love how it is. I love how bright and airy this room is. I think it's really lovely and fresh, but with the kind of farmhouse table I want to create more of a farmhouse vibe in here. So I'm thinking of doing some wooden paneling all the way across with the kind of batten, I think it's called batten board, I can't remember, but I will put some pictures up so just to give you the kind of look. So I don't want to go for that kind of the thin decorative kind of paneling, if you know what I mean, but I want it to look more farmhouse. So I think what I want to do is bring it up to kind of here, a little bit higher than halfway, just to create a real like more of a dramatic effect. And then above the radiator, I would like to get a radiator cover, but with our radiator it's not like the standard height and size, so I'm not really sure where I can get one of those from that's going to be, you know, affordable. I'm going to take these pictures down, and then I want to get some really lovely chunky wooden shelves to go above the radiator, and possibly even put one above the radiator so I could use that as a shelf as well. So those are my ideas for this kind of space here. And then bringing it over here, this is obviously going to be a plain space, so I think I'm going to put some pictures, maybe 4 kind of smaller photos there, smaller pictures. I'm not entirely sure yet. Until I've got the wooden shelves up, I'm not going to be able to see how this space is, but I think that's definitely what I want to do with that corner. And then over here we've got this large mirror which I've had for years now. I can't remember when I bought it. Maybe it was as we moved in. It was in my kind of beauty area upstairs, and then as that changed we brought it down here, and I thought it was a really great mirror to bring down here. And it kind of really goes with this light that we've got here. We actually bought this light from Homebase. I get a lot of questions about that. So yeah, the light is from Homebase, and the mirror that is here currently is from a place called FW Home Stores, which I really like, but it's not really going to go with the farmhouse look that I want. So I think we're going to go for more of a window effect mirror if we can find one to kind of fit this space, because I do want it to still be that kind of size. But at the moment it's not quite the style that I want it, so I'm probably going to end up selling that, as well as this plant which I get so much love on. As with a lot of decor around the home, you can get a little bit bored of things, and although I think this is so pretty, I don't think it's going to go with the kind of farmhouse look that I want. Although maybe I'll change the basket on the bottom to more of a rustic kind of rattan one for now, and that might kind of tie it all in. in, but I would like a fiddle leaf plant, I think it's called, or an olive tree, something like that. So it's a little bit more of greenery rather than the flowers, but I do love the flowers. And to be honest, you could put this outside because it is like an outside piece. I think it would just get ruined here in the UK because it's obviously very windy, can rain a lot, so maybe it could stay here. I'm not entirely sure on that one yet. We will keep it for now, but it is in the plan to probably get rid of it eventually, because like I said, I would like an olive tree or a fiddle leaf tree, I think, eventually, but it's just finding one that's going to be big enough for that space right there. And then over here we've obviously got our windows. Ignore the tree that has fallen down outside. That is like a faux IKEA one that always falls down. But anyway, we bought these blinds here when we moved in. They were a temporary fixture, but we have kept them all of this time and they've done really well. But I would like something that is blackout, because this is a south facing room. It gets very, very hot and sunny in the summer, so I would like something that can fix onto the doors. So blinds that I can put onto the doors, that I would eventually like to put onto these doors as well. There's Mark out there, he's doing something in the garden. I would like to get a kind of blind to go on this door also, and then possibly over here I would like to get more of a kind of Roman blind. I'm not sure yet, but I think that would go really nicely with the farmhouse kind of vibe as well. Now in the kitchen area, there's not really a lot that we're going to do in here. I would like to marble this area here with marble tiles, but because when we did the worktop we went for the upstand, and obviously we went for this as well, I don't know if it would go, and I don't know if it's worth the hassle, so I don't think we will do that just yet because it is another expense, but we will see. Flooring wise, I would love to change the floor in here. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but you know, it kind of still goes with the table, so we're going to keep that as is for now. Yeah, those are the plans really for this room. So we're going for more of a rustic feel that's still very chic and elegant. I don't want it to be like completely farmhouse. I still want it to have that kind of glamour style, because you know that I do love like glamorous pieces, although I would like it to kind of fit in with this table, and I think it would work really well. So the paneling along the walls, we're going to have some nice chunky wooden shelves which I can really style up throughout the seasons as well, which I thought would be really fun. And yeah, painting it, so I think what we'll do is we'll paint the paneling like a brilliant white. I get a lot of questions about the white that we've got in here, and it is just Sail White by Crown, I believe, or Dulux, one of those, but it's called Sail White, and we've used this throughout most of the house. On the top here, when the paneling is done, I think I would like to go for more of a grey to match all of the units in the kitchen. We'll have to see and use a few tester pots when it comes to it, but if you've got any like paint suggestions for this top section here, because obviously we're going to have the brilliant white, and then the top section I want a little bit of contrast but not too dark. Now let's go into the living room and I'll tell you what we're going to do in here. Let me just pause the baby TV because that's always on in this house. But anyway, so this room has always been a hard room to kind of, you know, style and decorate. Because we obviously closed this wall up, it made it quite hard to find furniture to fit this room, which is why we went for a corner sofa to get as many seats that we could, because obviously we are a family of 5 now, so we needed lots of seats for our growing family. But then we had the fireplace done. Now this fireplace was done when we moved in. We did this, we had it custom made, and I absolutely adore it. What I wish we had in here though was a chimney breast, which is why we didn't do anything beside the fireplace before. So basically in our old house we had a chimney breast and a fireplace, and next to it we had some cupboards built because we had like 2 alcoves. So we had the alcoves and then the cupboards built underneath, which we used for toy storage. And I wondered how we were going to do that in this house, and it's something that I've really wanted to do. I think it would be really great to have the storage there for the kids. So I had a little look on Pinterest, which is where I find a lot of my inspiration, and I think we're going to go with the built-in cupboards, and we're going to put the TV above the fireplace. So the TV at the moment, ignore this because obviously we always keep this down here for Orlando. The TV is just a nuisance in this corner. I don't like it. It's a very big TV, so it kind of just sticks out quite a lot, and I just don't like it there. It's too much of a feature, whereas I want it to kind of blend in. So I think if it was on the wall, it's going to be up and out of the way, especially of Orlando, because he's only 1, so he's still very attracted to that TV and all of the wires around it. I'm thinking what we're going to do is put this TV up here. I have measured it and it will fit, so it is a big TV, but it will fit up there. We will move the mirror, put the TV up there, and then we're going to build some units beside it. So some kind of shelving units, again with storage beneath them. Obviously we've got the sofa that takes up a lot of space up to there. I still think it would work out better than having it as it is now, because as it is now we don't have any storage here at all, apart from all of like the ottoman storage that we've got. So I think it would look a lot nicer, and it will really bring the room together and kind of give it a focal point. The fireplace is obviously a huge focal point here, so I would like this whole wall to be a real wow feature when you walk in the room. So I love all of my paintings up here. These were painted for me by Thornton Art, and I love them, and I just think it would be really nice to have a nice feature over here as well. So we're probably going to bring it out as far as this goes. So you see how deep this is, that's how deep I want it to be. And yeah, I thought maybe it's going to look a little bit odd because obviously we haven't got a chimney, but I have seen pictures on Pinterest of people that have done it without a chimney, and it does look really beautiful. So I'm going to bring it right up to the ceiling and hopefully put the coving across it as well, so it kind of looks like it's all built in. But that is the idea for this room. Like, that is the main change that we're going to make in this room. Obviously when it comes to furniture and stuff, we're not going to change anything just yet, but eventually possibly we will get like a 3-seater here and then maybe a big chair there, so you've got a bit more room over there, and just have like a little side table next to it. While we've got the little kids, I don't think we will change this just yet, because you know what kids are like with sofas. So those are the kind of changes that we're thinking about making. Let me know what you think of those ideas. I'm very excited about them because obviously you know I love changing things around the house, and these are only kind of like smallish jobs. So the paneling in the kitchen Mark is going to do with my dad, because it's quite simple work. So but like I said, it will make a big difference. So Mark is going to do that. As and when we do things, obviously I will update you, but I think it's going to be a nice little transformation in both of these rooms. I think it will make a huge difference as well. So that is the plan this year for these rooms. Obviously we're not planning on moving from this house for a little while. We're going to be staying here for more than 5 years, 5 years plus, I think. You never know what will happen in the future, but since we've done our bedroom and like built in the wardrobes and stuff, I just feel much more like I just love it. You know, when I walk into my bedroom now, I just feel like I love it so much, because it just feels like a hotel in there. It's got that luxe hotel kind of feeling, which I love. And although the room obviously isn't a huge room, you only sleep in there, don't you? So it's not like a big issue. And I love the room. I think it's so beautiful. So I'm very excited to keep adding character to the house, because at the moment there are a few rooms that are a little bit more plain, and I do like plain and simple. That is what I'm like, but I would like to also add elements where I can change and do things to them, like the shelving in here. That would be so nice to be able to style up throughout the seasons. You know what I'm like, I like to style things throughout the seasons. Like at Christmas I thought it would look really beautiful, like little twinkly lights, and you know, throughout the year I can change things up without having to make huge dramatic changes to the house, if that makes sense. So I think this will be really great in the long run, and again it's going to have storage beneath it for the kids' toys, so we always need more storage. So yeah, so I hope you're all really excited to follow this little journey with me and changing a few bits around the house. Let me know what you're up to in your house at the moment. Have you got any changes to make in your rooms? Have you got any painting plans, any big changes, any small changes? Are you moving? I would love to know, because you know I love hearing all about interiors and decorating. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Tick tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me.